So, hello everyone. It seems that it's a bit dark today. I'm going to show you a little bit um, of an old game. This is actually from 1989, if I'm not mistaken, called TRACON. It's the first edition, and it's, as the name says, it's about simulation of air control traffic. And this was used in the beginning of the 90s, at least I've been told, as software to also to gain for the air controllers to gain some practice. So this is LA. It has several airports. We're going to have a look at them. And I think this scenario has ideal flying conditions and 10 planes. So let's have a go. Okay, so 10 aircraft. Oh, aircraft over 20 minutes. I don't know what's the 20 minutes for. So the pilots are perfect, weather, ideal flying conditions, and wind 10 knots. Okay, so as you're going to see here, these are all the airports. And this one is Terrence, this one is the main one, LA, this one is Van Nuys, and this one is Long Beach. And you can see there is a plane that wants to take off. So, no, actually, there's another plane that wants to take off first.
Aaron 1595 Yankee with you, Lovelet 11000.
He doesn't want to take off, he's just
Request release, Learjet 3 November Victor.
And now the other one wants to take off, so everything at the same time. Alright, let's try to see the boundaries. These are the boundaries. Is this the right combination? This one? This one? This one? No, apparently there's a lot of B's, but no combination. That will be option B on Mac. Yeah, okay. So, let's look at the flight path of this guy here. Sorry. Let's find out. Is it option? This guy, flight path. Yeah, so it's just crossing. Okay. And meanwhile, this one here, he wants to take off. And so far, so good. Let's get
Aaron 95 Yankee radar contact.
Okay, now we know that he can get into the sector.
Learjet 3 November Victor released.
And this one is released also. So we know that we have, let me take some notes. And 1595 Yankee passing by. And you also have N3 and Y flying out. Also, there's another plane coming in. Let's see if we can already see what. No, we can't. Okay, so this guy is passing by again. Right. He is passing by, and this one is taking flight. So is departing from Long Beach and wants to go through this waypoint. And there is one coming out from Hassa. Where is Hassa? It's here, and that one wants to go from there to Albus. So he's doing this, the next one, which is over there. But for the time being, yeah, here it comes. For the time being, everything is quite...
Seminole 2643 Yankee with you, Lovelet 9000.
Okay, it's quite Pacific. Let's have a look again. So this one wants to go through Asa, and this one is coming through Asa too. And their there is a possible collision risk because this one is at 90 feet, and this one is going to climb to 120 feet. So I'm going to accept this one.
Seminole 4-3 Yankee, radar contact.
And I'm going to change his altitude to something lower, 20.
Seminole 4-3 Yankee, descend and maintain 2000. Seminole 4-3 Yankee, descending to 2000.
Which means 20 feet. So you're talking about 10 to, so November to 643 Yankee needs to go to 90, passing by. Okay. So as you see here, there would be a possible collision. And then things will get a lot more busy. That's why I'm taking these notes. Okay, we have one which wants to land on Los Angeles, coming from Murma. Where's Murma? Here it is. So this is Los Angeles. That's the main airport of this sector. So far, so good. I just have to remember that this one, I'll have to get it to 1900 feet before I do the handover to the next sector, which will be when he's reaching this point. Hopefully we won't have any collision, knock on wood, or collision warning between these two. Next one, as I told you, he wants to land on Los Angeles. Okay, here it comes.
Korean 738 Heavy, with you, level at 2000.
Okay.
Korean 738 Heavy, radar contact.
Okay, let's have him. He wants to land in Los Angeles, which is here, so let's have him flying direct to here.
Korean 738 Heavy, cleared direct to Downey. Korean 738 Heavy, going direct to Downey.
And I know by the instructions of the game, you have the instructions of the game also online, and you can see the altitude of the airport. So in order to land a plane, very important, you need to have the right bearing, the right speed, approach speed, that you can get it from the plane. And you also need to have the right altitude. Okay, so let's have some information about this plane. It tells me that the approach speed is 160. Okay, so this one is landing on LAX. Okay, so it's going directly to Downey. Here is Downey. Okay, what can I do? I mean, it's going fast, but I can change is... Yeah, it won't get too close, so I can change his altitude to 1900 feet.
Korean 738 Heavy, descend and maintain 1,900. Korean 738 Heavy, descending to 1,900.
And actually, these two are getting too close from my...
Request release, Northwest 768.
Okay, so I'll ask this one to hold. Where?
Baron 95 Yankee, hold at Tandy. Baron 95 Yankee, going direct to Tandy.
Well, it's not Tandy. Hold at here.
Baron 95 Yankee, hold at Murma. Baron 95 Yankee, going direct to Murma. Request release, Seneca 101 Lima.
Okay, we want to have two planes that want to take off. So November 159 Yankee. This needs to go through to Tandy. Go to Tandy. It's not on Tandy right now because we want to avoid a conflict between this plane and this plane. Alrighty, so what's up with this one? There you go. That's what happens when you are not when you keep an eye on a plane and it was not handled to the right center. So let's get back here. So okay, I did a boo-boo there. Let's see how things go now. So Los Angeles wants to take off. Van Nuys, he wants to take off.
KLM 469 Heavy with you, level at 9,000.
Okay, let's let the one from Van Nuys.
Seneca 01 Lima released.
So
Request release, Northwest 768.
Van Nuys take off. And then we have one that wants to land in Los Angeles and the other one. And this one's getting too close. Okay, so let's just...
KLM 469 Heavy, radar contact.
Okay, let's get Kilo Lima. Kilo Lima 469.
KLM 469 Heavy, hold at Paro. KLM 469 Heavy, going direct to Paro.
And this one is waiting. Okay. So meanwhile, this guy here, what's happening over here? This is too much clutter. Okay.
Cessna 28 Hotel with you, level at 10,000.
Well, the other gentlemen are going to have to wait. So this one can go direct to Tandy. This is Tandy.
Baron 95 Yankee, cleared direct to Tandy. Baron 95 Yankee, going direct to Tandy.
Okay. Meanwhile, this dude over here, I'm going to say...
Cessna 28 Hotel, radar contact.
He's just passing by, but the sector is so crowded right now that I'm going to ask him to hold.
Cessna 28 Hotel, hold at Bullet. Cessna 28 Hotel, going direct to Bullet.
hotel and November 28 hotel is waiting. Okay.
Northwest 768 is running out of fuel.
He's complaining that one of the airplanes on Los Angeles is running out of fuel. Tough luck. He has to wait. And now
request release Baron 9286 Siski.
You see, now there's another plane from Van Nuys that also wants to take off, but you are waiting for one of them to take off, so you would have to wait. This gentleman over here, he can go all the way up to 900 feet.
Seminole 43 Yankee climbing maintain 9,000. Seminole 43 Yankee climbing to 9,000.
Because it's just passing by, right? So that's what he's doing. And now it is at the correct altitude. And this guy over here, let's have a look at this gentleman over here. What is he doing? He's getting close to this point. So if you look at, okay, approach speed is 160 knots. Let's change the speed to 160.
Korean 738 Heavy, change speed to 160. Korean 738 Heavy, coming back to 160.
Okay. Mind you, the moment that he gets here, we want him to go directly to Los Angeles. He's on the right speed. He's now on the right altitude. Now I just have to be mindful and don't let this one go out of my sector without being properly handled. What's with this guy over here? Okay. He's flying away. So here, I'm going to say, let's go direct.
Korean 738 Heavy, cleared direct to Los Angeles. Korean 738 Heavy, going direct to Los Angeles.
Which honestly...
request release, Baron 9286 Siski.
Okay. What about this guy over here? We need to end it over, and it's time to end it over. Okay.
Baron 95 Yankee, contact center, good day. Baron 95 Yankee, switching to center frequency. Request release, Northwest 768.
Alright. Let's see what we have here. So, this guy is still climbing. This guy, this is Kilo Lima 469. He's waiting and he wants to land here on Los Angeles, so he has to wait. This guy's waiting too, and this guy's just leaving. And this one, let's have him wait here, because otherwise it won't hold here.
Seminole 43 Yankee, hold at Steel Beach. Seminole 43 Yankee, going direct to Steel Beach.
If we do that, you won't have enough time to climb all the way to 900 feet, and I'm not so sure about how this guy is approaching LA. Let's have a zoom in. Yeah,
Baron 9286 Siski is running out of fuel.
well, turn him left to, I don't know, 735, probably 220.
Korean 738 Heavy, turn left heading 220. Korean 738 Heavy, roger left to 220.
Okay, let's get back at this guy over here. This one just wants to leave and he wants to go through Soled, so he's fine. Okay. Let's have a look at the approach. And how's the approach? Approach now it's looking much better. Okay. Heading, let's have a heading. Heading would be H. So if he goes to 240, it's going to be okay, I think. On the approximation, yeah. 240 to 50. Let's move it.
Request release KLM 263.
You guys are going to have to wait. Okay, so right. 250.
Korean 738 heavy, turn right heading 250. Korean 738 heavy, roger right 2250. Request release northwest 768.
Okay, don't try this at home, this type of approach. But I think we're going to make it. Yes, it looks good. Let's not screw this up. Okay, I will proceed to end off.
Korean 738 heavy, cleared for ILS approach. Contact tower at final approach fix. Korean 738 heavy, thanks, good day. Request release, Baron 9286 Siski.
Okay, let's hope that we did the right thing. And this guy here also can be hand off to the next sector.
Seneca 01 Lima, contact center, good day. Seneca 01 Lima, switching to center frequency.
Alright. Okay, let's hope that this approach will be a good one. Yeah. Okay. So, this one wants to land on Los Angeles. This one is being handed over. This one is waiting over there. And this one is getting to, okay, so up to the right altitude to be handed over. And now let's get this guy here and direct him to here.
KLM 469 heavy, cleared direct to basic. KLM 469 heavy, going direct to basic. Request release, KLM 263.
Okay, we have two planes which want to take off from Los Angeles, and we are now busy landing one. And there's one also which wants to take off from Van Nuys. And this plane here just wants to go to Albus. So I'm just, now he has the right altitude. I'm going to say just go direct to Albus.
Seminole 43 Yankee, cleared direct to Albus. Seminole 43 Yankee, going direct to Albus.
And then just hand it over to the next control sector. Okay, so this one here, let's put it, remember the altitude of Los Angeles is 19.
KLM 469 heavy, descend and maintain 1,900. KLM 469 heavy, descending to 1,900. Request release, Baron 9286 Siski.
Okay. Let's get the information about this guy over here. Oh, heavy.
Northwest 7680 is running out of fuel.
We're doing the best we can, man. We're doing the best we can. We're doing the best we can. Information, yeah. So the approach speed is also 160 knots. We can change the speed already, so we don't.
KLM 469 heavy, change speed to 160. KLM 469 heavy, coming back to 160.
Okay. This one is not forgotten, okay? Let's just see what he wanted.
KLM 263 is running out of fuel.
Okay, basically, this one is just passing through. Is it? No, Santa Monica Tower. This one wants to land into Santa Monica, which is tricky. Okay, so this one wants to take off from Vanias again. Flight path, where is it? Ooh, I cannot see it. Okay. Meanwhile, this one can go directly to LA.
KLM 469 Heavy, cleared direct to Los Angeles. KLM 469 Heavy, going direct to Los Angeles.
Okay, he wants to. I'm going to tell him that he can hold here.
Cessna 28 Hotel, cleared direct to Jest. Cessna 28 Hotel, going direct to Jest.
Meanwhile, we don't want to forget to hand this one over to the right sector, and I think now it's the time to do it. And
Seminole 43 Yankee, contact center, good day. Seminole 43 Yankee, switching to center frequency.
okay. So this
Request release, Northwest 768.
okay. Northwest 9286 west. So this takes off of Vanias and lands in Vanias. That's just weird, but okay. Where's Vanias again?
Baron 9286 Siski is running out of fuel.
Okay, here's Vanias. So he's taking off and he's landing on the same plane. Alright. I think we can handle that.
Baron 86 Whiskey released.
We are now in 25 minutes. So far one plane was not correctly handled to the next sector. Not bad. Let's see. And the bearing of Santa Monica is...
Request release, KLM 263.
Okay, we have two planes that want to land in Los Angeles, but we are landing one, so they will have to wait. Flight path. Okay, does it look good if you look closer? Looks good, right? Yeah.
Request release, Northwest 768.
Yeah, Los Angeles is the busiest one. Here's the guy that just wants to go up in the air and then land again. It's a twin engine, so it's a small plane. Okay, let's do the following. Tell him to hold here.
Baron 86 Whiskey, hold at Boggs. Baron 86 Whiskey, going direct to Boggs.
Let's now focus on this approach to Santa Monica and on this approach to Los Angeles. This approach to Los Angeles is looking good, and this approach to Santa Monica, it's still far, and we know that the bearing has to be 210. Is it 210 now? So if I do it, okay, no, I'll wait, zoom out. Let's see if we don't miss anything. And after this one has landed, we have two that want to take off from Los Angeles. Let's see.
Request release, KLM 263.
Okay, we can deal with them after we have landed this one. I mean this one. Let's do the end off.
KLM 469 Heavy, cleared for ILS. Approach contact tower at final approach fix. KLM 469 Heavy, thanks, good day.
Looks like it went okay. Refreshing my mind. Yeah. Again.
Cessna 28 Hotel, hold at just. Cessna 28 Hotel, going direct to just.
Better be safe than sorry, so that's why I'm saying...
Northwest 768 is running out of fuel.
Okay. Let's just hope that this landing goes well. And then Northwest 768 can take off.
Northwest 768 released.
There he goes. And what's the flight path? Okay, easy peasy. This one wants to take off after that, and he wants to go to this flight path. Also looks easy. Okay. Okay, so let's have some data about this one. It's a Cessna, so approach it, we have to...
KLM 263 is running out of fuel.
Right, but I cannot take it off. Again, we will can get information. This is a Cessna and the approach is 60 knots. So let's go for the 60 knots.
Cessna 28 Hotel, change speed to 60. Cessna 28 Hotel, coming back to 60.
Okay, here's the first plane. This one. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, this one. And then this one wants to go like this, so just let it stay away enough from LA airport before we put another plane into the air. And meanwhile, this one here it took off from Van Nuys, right? And he wants to get back to Van Nuys, so we will get it here, then send him directly here. So information about this plane: approach, it's 110, 110 speed, let's get it to 110.
Baron 86 Whiskey, change speed to 110. Baron 86 Whiskey, coming back to 110.
Coming back, he says. Information, okay. And we're talking about which one here? This is Van Nuys. So Van Nuys is at the altitude of 4,300 feet. 4,300. We want to have an altitude of 4,300.
Baron 86 Whiskey, climb and maintain 4,300. Baron 86 Whiskey, climbing to 4,300.
No. Yes. Now would be the right time.
Baron 86 Whiskey, cleared direct to line. Baron 86 Whiskey, going direct to line. Request release, KLM 263.
I know that you're waiting, but this one still has to be way off before we move into letting you take off. And here we are, Van Nuys. The heading, the bearing is 160. Okay. Okay, we think
KLM LM 263 released.
Just release the last plane. I have two landings going on. So this one in Santa Monica and this one in Van Nuys. Okay, last plane taking off. And finally you can say that you can go directly to
Cessna 28 Hotel cleared direct to Santa Monica. Cessna 28 Hotel going direct to Santa Monica.
Okay, now let's have information about this plane. This plane, the approach is 60. Are we on 60? No. Approach.
Cessna 28 Hotel descend and maintain 6,000. Cessna 28 Hotel descending to 6,000.
Santa Monica is at 3,000 feet of altitude. So this one, yeah, Santa Monica, 3, yeah.
Cessna 28 Hotel descend and maintain 3,000. Cessna 28 Hotel descending to 3,000.
Okay, and now this guy here can go direct to Nias.
Baron 86 Whiskey cleared direct to Van Nuys. Baron 86 Whiskey going direct to Van Nuys.
Let's see if this approach worked. Well, it looks good. And I'm handing it off to the tower.
Baron 86 Whiskey cleared for ILS. Approach contact tower at final approach fix. Baron 86 Whiskey, thanks. Good day.
Alrighty. Okay. So this one is taking off, this one is taking off. We just need to be careful and hand them over to the next sectors when they leave our sector. Not the right key. Okay, what is your flight path, man? Yeah, it's going there. This one is going here, so this is getting actually quite close. And look, this one is landing. So, not bad at all. You're on 36 minutes now. I'll do the end off. I'll do the end off of this one. For anything else?
Northwest 768, contact center. Good day. Northwest 768, switching to center frequency.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this one will be able. No, it will be an incorrect approach. I think because it will not be able to lose the altitude that it needs. No, it's going way too slow. Okay, well, not really okay, but let's see what we can do. Okay. Have to try again. And that's fine. Let's see which are the points that we can use. Berry. Which one is the closest one to Santa Monica to try again? This one. Chesty. Okay, so let's do the following. This one will go here. Sorry, direct to here.
Cessna 28, Bell cleared direct to Berry. Cessna 28 Hotel going direct to Berry.
Actually, it's even better to have him holding over there until he goes.
Cessna 28 Hotel hold at Berry. Cessna 28 Hotel going direct to Berry.
Until he reaches 3,000 feet, so he can land afterwards. And we just need to keep an eye on this guy and hand him over to the next sector when he gets close to Asa. At 60, it's going to be on the right altitude in a moment. Okay. So 10 planes. Not so hard. This one's going to get here, and then he gets here, and I'm going to set him directly to Santa Monica. Okay. "41 minutes. Let's do the end off to the next sector.
KLM 263, contact center, good day. KLM 263, switching to center frequency.
And we're done with that one. You see the speed of this guy, so I mean the altitude is still at 4,900 feet. It's a small plane, the Cessna. So it would be impossible to land him at first try. He was way too high and couldn't lose speed fast enough. Okay, I'm just asking ChatGPT, and there is no IFR arrival. So it's a VFR. That's why it looks like this. So it's visual. That's what makes landing a plane here a lot trickier. And let's go. Let's go direct to here.
Cessna 28 Hotel, cleared direct to just. Cessna 28 Hotel, going direct to just.
The funny thing about this game is that it really simulates the real world procedures and the real world terrain. So ILS means, for those of you who want to know, instrument landing system. And here in this case, we're going to have a visual landing system. The conditions are optimal. That's how we started the game. So that's why we're going to do our best to try to land it here. And here it's visual landing system, meaning there are no instruments to help us. So that being said, let me see if it goes like this. When do I ask him to turn? Would now be a good time? Maybe.
Cessna 28 Hotel, cleared direct to Entomida. Cessna 28 Hotel, going direct to Entomida.
Feeling lucky. Let's see if this works. If this works. So the bearing is 210. Let's have a closer look. If we are on track or not. Okay. In the good old days when this game came out, you could really use the keyboard, Windows keyboard, this is a Mac, and ask him about his bearing. So right now, I hope that the bearing is 210. Looks like so, but we're not sure, right? It looks good. Emphasis on looks. Let's see. We are on 15 minutes almost. Okay. Here goes nothing. This would be any other of the airports. It would be no sweat, but now let's see. So he's gonna land only with visuals because that's what you get. That's what you got back then in Santa Monica Airport. Plane is this? Right, I saw it before. The small Cessna. Two-engine Cessna. Looks good. Let's see if it is good enough. When should I do the handover to the tower? I have no clue. I don't remember last time I have landed a plane here. It's been so long I haven't played this game. I think I'm feeling lucky. Here goes nothing.
Cessna 28 Hotel, cleared for DOR. Approach, contact tower at final approach fix. Cessna 28 Hotel, thanks, good day.
Here looks good, yeah. Landed, simulation over, he says. Okay. Handoff arrows to center 1. 10 aircraft handled in 53 minutes, so not bad at all for a guy which hasn't played this for quite some time. Well, I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did, and see you around in the channel.